course, Rust for tours home. So, we're taking our old Silverado here. We have a service brake light on right now. I brought some extra brake fluid in case we need it. And I'm driving the truck for the very first time, so I'm very happy I'm getting used to this thing after, I had to turn the lights on today, but, when you get used to it pretty quick, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Kind of leaning aside, but I think we've got it. I have to slow down when I get to this next curve here. Sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. It is a rainy, miserable day today to be doing this. But Jim said he's going to work on our truck today, so that is awesome. I'm very happy about that. Right now, the only thing we really have right now is front brakes. We're really going to have to take it slow. I'm only going 30 here on these back roads. I'm trying to get there. I have to turn my... Alright. Turn the lights back on. I have to do that every time I make a left turn, because the lights, for some reason one of the back tail lights is not working for some reason. Like I said, that signal light, it should not be staying on. Like I said, that should be going off. But I don't see it going off. So good thing also I like about this truck, it doesn't take off. That Ford Taurus, when you got up to, like, say a steep hill, you have to let off the brake for a second and then put it back on when you get down a steep hill. At least the good thing with this truck, you don't have to. It rides right along. It feels good to be driving this again, absolutely. It's going to take me a while to get used to this truck, but I think I've got it handled. A lot of curves on this road, so we're going to have to go easy here. I'll turn the radio down just a little bit so we don't get hit by a copyright claim. Actually, the last time I made a video, I got hit. I was, the chainsaw video I was going to do, it got hit by a damn copyright claim. So to prevent that from happening, what I did is I did a voiceover on my video, and it worked out. I'm happy to say. I'm going to have to go slow and easy here, because I'm betting that brake line is probably shooting brake fluid everywhere before we get to Jim's. Come on, old truck. There we go. I got my wipers on today because it is sprinkling rain. I've got my lights on, as you might be able to see. I'm only going about 30 right now. This truck does keep accurate speed. I'm happy about that. Very happy to be driving this thing on the road again. It's been a while since we've actually drove it anywhere. When you got a service brake light on, it's not fun, let me tell you. I know our 67 350 was the same identical way when we got it. It was kind of hard brakes and stuff like that, but otherwise it did fine. So we had a starter go out on it, and Well, what's the big whoopie-doo there? You guys have not seen the truck for a while, the 67 Ford. If you guys don't remember what I'm talking about, it's my dad's truck. Um, it's had a problem where we can't get the motor to turn over. I'm driving this truck pretty soon. Just got to hit the gas a little bit to get going, but for that, she does a really nice job. It's pretty wide for an old truck, so every time now when I have to make a left turn, I have to turn my lights off and then make a signal. So I bet I'm gonna have to do it again here in just a second. So, all right. I know, truck. I know. I'll have your lights back on in just a second. Give me a chance here. All right, we're good now. I'll be glad we have those lights fixed, man. I don't like doing that every time I have to make a left turn because it's not good on the truck, to be honest, and it just makes it ding like crap. So I don't like doing that, but you got to do what you got to do to get by. So it's not my favorite thing. So this as long as we get through it, no problem. I think we'll be fine. Like I said, just gonna have to go slow and easy on these. I'm only going about 30, 40 right now on these back roads trying to get this truck over to Jim. He's our local mechanic. Our original plan was to have our neighbor Paul to work on this, but he's on vacation, so we're just gonna take it to Jim, have him do it. He's not very far on the back roads anyway, so we should be able to make it over there no time flat. I'm gonna have to speed up, so I'm gonna have to get up this hill. There we go. It's about like the 350. You gotta push on the gas to get it up the hill. But I seem to be driving it fine. I don't know how it's gonna drive in highway traffic once I get. Actually, I should have tilted the steering wheel down before I done this, but oh well, I can do it the next stop anyway, so that's not a big deal right now. I just want to focus on what I'm doing right now. My mom bought this truck for $2,500. Excuse me, not that. $1,300. Excuse me, I messed up on the price. Oh well, I'll retitle it when I get to editing. But yeah, now I gotta slow down on this steep hill. It'll take a while to get used to it, but like I said, it's a good truck. It's not like the Ford where you can just get over. You have to. This one's pretty wide, especially on a narrow road. I'm only going about 30 right now. Alright. We're into Blandesville, guys. She made it without no issue. Alright. Oh, yep, alright. Just making sure Sally's still behind us. I don't want to lose him. That's the one bad thing I don't want to do right now. Alright. 20 minutes, we'll be there at our local mechanic. Probably have to drive this in. That's what I'll have to do, or Jim's gonna drive it in, whatever. I just want to get it there. And now we got to get down this rough, steep road. All right, I'm gonna have to be careful going through here. All right. I'm only going 15. on this. Alright, I'll have to yield to this sign here. Alright, Jim should be on the next road here. Alright. Perfect. I turn my lights off so I can make a left turn here. Yep, there's Jim right there. Alright, guys, we made it. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, now I gotta make another left here, so I'm gonna have to turn that off again. I'll have you when Jim gets this fixed. I could just have to deal with that left. Alright. Yep, we did it. Alright. We made it. Actually, I should just drove it straight in, but I have to wait for him to open the door. Alright, turn that off. Alright. Yeah, like I said, my mom's gonna pay for the repairs on this. I hope we get this thing fixed. I would like this signal light fixed too. I don't like turning this thing off every time I gotta make a left turn. It's not fun. Now I'll have to see about driving it straight in. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Okay, let's see what we're gonna be doing here.